So today's video, I've got a nice cup of tea. So I thought I would talk about ugly makeup palettes. Just changing the angle quick. So this video I'm excited because I haven't really done many like main channel makeup videos other than like chatty tutorial Tuesdays for a while. At the end of the day, this is my opinion. So my least favourite could be your favourite, my favourite could be your least favourite. Or something I think's ugly you might think is not. We all have different opinions. Comment down below your opinions. I'd be interested to know. This video is inspired by Smoky Glow. Put in the comment section that she inspired me to do this video, but there'll be others floating around. Let's have a quick YouTube, see how many people have done it, because I find a lot of makeup stuff is been done and done over again. So let's have a look. See people like talking about makeup, but so my notes are on my phone, so thought this would also be a fun video to do. Slipmas is coming up, so the videos, there's literally going to be this video, a video of me talking about drama videos. Things I don't have time for, and my college outfits are going to be the main ones before Slipmas, other than just vlogs. I just thought I'd put that out because I need to do so much scripting, so there was not as much content at the moment. So the first palette, next, this is not a palette, but I thought I'd include it, and that is the Harry Potter Castle collection. The colours are good, but it looks ugly. It's very flat as well. Also doesn't look like the shape of a castle. But Criminal, I know, not a Harry Potter fan. Also, the colours aren't really themed around Harry Potter. They could have made it good, but they made it kind of average. When I think of Harry Potter, I think of like colours of the Hogwarts houses. I don't think of like a rainbow 2D shape. There was so much potential, but it just didn't match the theme as such. Next is the Simpsons Shadow Palette. Spectacular. Spooktacular, I mean, butchered that. Halloween definitely does not screen Halloween nor Simpsons. I would have had the palette smaller, done like oranges, yellows, black, green, red. Colours that are like themed around the Simpsons and Halloween. But there's like bright pink and purples. There's like, it's more of a brights palette, like a multicolour palette. Like they really did pack the colours in, but not fan of the colour story. Shame, because I love Revolution. Next is the Makeup Revolution Mini Simpsons Aliens Maggie palette. Where's the yellow? Simpsons yellow. I would have also added blue. They had some good wearable neutral shades, but the Simpsons are colourful, they're not neutral. But their colour in the programme's yellow. So neutral shades don't really fit the theme. At the end of the day, Simpsons are not neutral as such. They're like colourful. I do like products from Revolution. I'll come and get some. Like I have this Revolution highlighter. I have a soap palette from Revolution, so I do like Revolution, just not everything. Next is the Rimmel Nude palette. They are so boring and lazy. They just don't look pigmented. They're also similar to the Rimmel Spice palette. And I like the Rimmel Spice palette, it's just dull and boring. And you can tell it's just sort of kind of. I know it's good business in the fact that neutral palettes do sell, but I find it really boring. Like, I know I've got a neutral-ish look there, but I'm not that boring normally. Next is the Revolution Brass eyeshadow palette. The formula is probably very good. The colour story is very all over the place. There are also eyeshadows that are different shapes. Some are bigger, some are smaller. It's like they all kind of needed to be the same size. Like the James Charles palette made it work, but I don't think this palette made it work. Though the colours look vibrant, the packaging fits the theme. Next is the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. The packaging is dull. The shades look so dull. There's just nothing exciting about this palette. People rave about this palette, but I don't really get the hype. The colour story doesn't seem to fit the theme as much. Is it neutral? Is it pastel? What's the colour story? What are they trying to get across with this palette? I really don't know. Like, this is a gold highlight and it's obvious. Whereas, what's the colour story with this one? Next is the Professional Makeup. NYX Professional Makeup eyeshadow palette. Untopia. It's probably a very good formula, but is it neutral? There's some neutral shades with just some blues just shoved in the corner. Does not look like it had much thought put into it. There's a couple of greens. They could have added more like neutral shades on the top. And on the bottom half had blues and greens and that. I would give an honourable mention to the Rimmel Nude edition. The Rimmel... To go along with the Rimmel Nudes is the Rimmel Blush edition. So boring, similar to the Rimmel Nude, just not thought given to it. Thought it was boring, and I do apologise for my stomach making noises. Next is the collection Prism Pink. They definitely could have made it super good, super pink. Instead they look like more brown and neutral shades rather than pink. Looks nice, but it doesn't match the name of the palette. Next is the Revolution Book Shades palette. Good idea! The shades were the same on both sides. You needed different shades on both sides because people don't need two of each shade. Next is the Mula Pro Eyeshadow palette Heavy Neutral. Not sure if I'd call this neutral. It has grey, pink, green, grey and light blue. Definitely not sure if I'd call it neutral. Is it pastel? Is it neutral? Is it smoky? So that was just me talking about some eyeshadow palettes that I thought were really ugly. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.